In any humanitarian work, there's so many different considerations that we need to take into account, but that's even more the case in times of conflict, because the context is just so much more sensitive. And the number one rule always has to be do no harm. And so how do we ensure none of what we do can cause possible harm? Of course, safety is the main thing in such contexts. Safety of all people involved, whether our own team, our implementing church partners on the grounds and their people, the families they serve, even the suppliers. Safety has to be the main consideration in everything. And that means we have to be able to adapt quickly to any development. We have to stay flexible. The second important thing to keep in mind is neutrality. Conflicts are almost all the time politicized, but we should never be. We're not doing politics, we're doing humanitarian work. And so we need to always seek to look at people as human beings who are suffering, no matter what side they're on. In the end, most people just want to live in peace with each other, and they're all victims of the war and the conflicts. Unfortunately, it is the very nature of conflicts to be politicized, and that often hinders the ability to do humanitarian work. So it complicates all the logistics of humanitarian work, and that's the third main consideration, is the logistics. For example, everything is more sensitive in Syria because the country has been under international sanction. So it complicates the logistics of working in areas that are controlled by the governments, and even the communication around the project. And last but not least, still in that spirit of do no harm, we need to make sure that none of what we do create additional tensions. And so in everything we do, we need to seek to be building peace between people. It's true in Syria, of course, where there's been this very dramatic civil war for so long, but it's also true in Lebanon, because the massive presence of refugees in the country has been creating increasing tensions with the Lebanese hosts. So we need to adapt the way we help, and we have personally, in the sense that we have started including more and more Lebanese participants, not just Syrian refugees.